Hi everybody, I'm Coach Ali and this is Steph. Welcome to Gains Home Dumbbell Workout Series 2.
Now, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you do so that you can keep up with our weekly uploads.
If you're interested in becoming a channel member and getting access to all the workouts in this series, then be sure to hit that join icon. Channel membership starts from only $3 a month and it gives you full access to us. This exercise is a goblet squat. Now pay attention to the way I'm doing it. My feet are parallel at shoulder width and my toes are pointing forward. When I drop down, I'm getting my elbows to touch my mid-thigh. So this is going to ensure that your upper body remains upright. The mistake a lot of people make is they lean too far forward. So we'll try to keep our hands static just below our chin and hit the same spot with your elbows with each repetition. Then let's go into an isometric low hold of the very same squat. Let's try and maintain it for 15 seconds.
Just watch me dance. Just watch me. Watch me. On my own on a Saturday night. Send me your location, the Uber's outside. Friends all in the bathroom, so I cut through the line. Running out of time. If we're going out for the night, I'ma meet you down on the floor. Oh, tell me when you're out for the night. We can get it started, let's go. Just watch me dance. Just watch me. Watch me. Tonight we're going out. Tonight we're going out.
I'm so sedity, super picky. Who gon' please this pretty kitty? Got baddies with me, 10 and 50. Pass the coochie, gotta hide the hickey. Ooh, DJ run it back.
Your isotonic exercise is a dumbbell Romanian deadlift with a twist. As you can see, when we hinge down, we're twisting our upper body marginally and making sure that the dumbbell lands in front of one of our shins, and then we're alternating lefts and rights. As always, we're looking for a flat back and we're making sure that our knees are soft in order to protect our back. Make sure that your feet are parallel and they're at shoulder width. For your isometric exercise, we'll drop down the middle, get into that hinge and just hold it isometric for 15 seconds.
Double cup love in the club, pitch black. Bubblegum butt coming.
Tonight we're going out. Tonight we're going out. Hi, I'm Charlie, baby. Tonight we're going out. Just watch me. Just watch me.
No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub, no scrub. Don't want no scrub. Don't know. I don't want no
This is a traditional dumbbell squat. It's nice and heavy, and we're doing it with one of the heads of the dumbbell resting on our shoulder so that it's not too much pressure on the arms and that your legs are doing all the work. We're doing these as parallel leg squats. Our feet are at shoulder width and our toes are pointing forward. We're looking in front of us, keeping our back nice and straight and trying to keep that upper body upright and just making sure that we're getting nice and deep into those squats. For the isometric hold, let's drop the dumbbells in front of us and let's hold the position for 15 seconds. Your isotonic exercise is a single leg Romanian deadlift. You can see the back foot is elevated, so we've got it resting on a dumbbell for assistance, and your front leg is the one doing all the work. So make sure you hinge with a flat back. Make sure that you're dropping the dumbbell down vertically right in front of your shin, and then squeeze your glutes when you work your way back up into your upright posture. For your isometric exercise, let's go into the low position and hold that single leg RDL in a static pose.
Back and forth with the bullshit. I know I said it before, I don't mean it. It's been a while since I had your attention, so it might hurt to hit it. Dreams we had don't ever fall away. We can't leave them, stay the same.
Alright, now we've switched legs, so we're doing our single leg Romanian deadlift with the left leg this time. Again, you can see the right leg is rested on the dumbbell. It can rest on any surface that you have available that's nice and sturdy, you guys. It doesn't have to be a dumbbell. And let's look for a nice hinge with a flat back, and you're making sure that you're dropping the dumbbell vertical. Same isometric set as before. Drop down into the low position of that hinge, and let's try to maintain it while sustaining your back in the correct position and making sure that your knee's soft.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business.
I'll go out my head. So low, go in my bed. In that t-shirt that you left. It goes la 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 in my heart. It goes tick-tock on the wall. Stuck here waiting for your call. Keep thinking you're bad boy. Always making me mad.
This is a traditional dumbbell sumo squat. You can see our feet are nice and wide, our toes are pointing out 45 degrees, and when we get into the low position of the squat, our shin bones are nice and parallel. Try to keep your torso as upright as you can keep it, and rest the head of the dumbbell on your shoulders. Creating that triangle shape is actually going to help you with holding it up. For your isometric exercise, let's go to the low position of the sumo squats, and let's hold it still there for 15 seconds. Control your breathing and look in front of you.
I like that, keep acting like a bad boy. Keep making me mad, boy. Kinda cool to love a sad boy. Yeah, I like that sad boy.
Your isotonic exercise is a booty squat. So this starts off as a regular squat with your feet parallel at shoulder width. Then you hinge forward into what would look like our Romanian deadlift, and then we come back into our upright position. Make sure that there's no hunching of your back any time throughout this exercise. So you've got to keep that flat back the whole time. For your isometric set, we'll just drop down and hold the isometric squat for 15 seconds.
Redemption's mine on the day I leave. Falling for you was my only crime. I don't care what they say, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's the only thing I see, always staring back at me. I've been left in the dark, standing cold in the night. Memories of your taste, I've been holding on tight. Falling apart, and I'm living a lie. All of this time, I've been loving a lie. I've been left in the dark, standing cold in the night. Memories of your taste, I've been holding on tight. Falling apart, and I'm living a lie. All of this time, I've been loving a lie.
This is a wall supported side leg raise. So it's very important to have your support knee nice and soft, but your dynamic knee is hard straight and you're leading the movement with your ankle. So make sure that your toes are pointing forward the whole time. A common mistake is that people will lead with their toes, which puts your hip out of position. So make sure that you look for that. For the isometric exercise, let's go to the wide swing and let's hold it still for 15 seconds. It's going to be really difficult. Let's have a good crack at it.
Am I going under? Should this heart surrender?
Am I going under? I've been left in the dark, standing cold in the night. Memories of your taste, I've been holding on tight. Falling apart, and I'm living a lie. All of this time, I've been loving a lie. Am I going under? Should my heart surrender? Am I going under? Should my heart surrender? People say I'm not gonna change, not gonna change. I know that you like that. You know where my mind's at. Can't be tamed. I'm not gonna play, not gonna play. Oh no, I ain't like that. Fuck him, I'm a wildcat. Baby, break my heart. Give me all you got. Don't ask why. Don't be shy, shy, shy. Is it love or lust? I can't get enough. Don't ask why.
All right, let's turn around and do your supported side leg raise with your right leg this time. Again, make sure that the dynamic leg is nice and straight. Keep a slight bend in your support knee and make sure that your swing is away from your body. Don't allow your upper body to swing from side to side. This is really important. Then we'll go into the same isometric hold and keep the leg nice and wide for 15 seconds.
People say I'm not gonna change, not gonna change. I know how you like that. You know where my mind's at. Can't be tamed. I'm not gonna play, not gonna play. Oh no, I don't like that. Fuck him, I'm a wildcat. Baby, break my heart. Give me all you got. Don't ask why. Don't be shy, shy, shy. Is it love or lust? I can't get enough. Don't ask why. Don't be shy, shy, shy. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, da 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 da, da da da, la 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 la, la 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 la, da da da. Tell yourself beautiful, wanna get emotional. Oh, follow me, easy now. We could work a miracle. Oh. Yeah, baby, break my heart. Give me all you got. Don't ask why. Don't be shy, shy, shy. Is it love or lust? I can't get enough. Don't ask why. Don't be shy, shy, shy. La 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 la.
This is a traditional dumbbell sumo deadlift. Make sure that your feet are nice and wide. Make sure that your toes are pointing out at 45 degrees. And make sure that you're dropping the dumbbell towards the floor in a vertical line. There's no horizontal swing at all. As you drop down, open those knees up and make sure you keep your back nice and flat. So you'll get this not just in your lower back and your glutes, but you're going to feel it inside your thighs in your sartorius as well. For your isometric set, let's go to the low position of your sumo deadlift. Again, making sure your back's flat and making sure your knees are nice and open. And let's just hold that position for 15 seconds. This is an alternate side squat, but you can see we're hinging over as we drop to the bottom. And what this will do is it'll really get into your hips adductors and your sartorius on the inside of your thighs. So this is fantastic if you're trying to firm those inner thighs. Make sure when we drop to one side and bend the knee, we extend the opposite knee and keep it hard straight. And another really good indicator is make sure that your legs are nice and wide. Don't shorten your stance for this exercise. For your isometric set, we'll go straight down the middle and just hold that hinge for 15 seconds.
I'm standing at the crossroads. I cross my heart with X and O's. Which way leads to forever? In my heart, my mind, in my arms, my head, in my heart, I go to extremes. In my heart, my mind, in my arms, my head, in my heart, I walk in between.
Passing every red light. I know I'm in over my head. A rebel and I don't hide. Remember all the words that you said. Even if the love was hurting, I'll be yours. I'll be yours again. I can feel that fire's burning. Give me more. So tell me what you feel, my love. 'Cause I can't ever get enough. So tell me what you feel.
Your isotonic exercise is a single leg glutes bridge. You can see that we're using our left leg for this one and we've elevated our right leg. So it's simply there for a little bit of balance. The squeeze is coming from your glutes on the left side and you'll also feel it in your erectors, particularly on the left side as well. Make sure you get up all the way with it. So let's try and hit a straight line from your shoulder all the way to your knee. And then when it's time for your isometric set, let's hold the top of the exercise and keep focused on squeezing the left glutes and erectors.
'Cause I needed that feeling. Let me feel your love. Let me feel your love. You can make me let go. Forget about the world for a while. You had me at hello. I'm drowning in the blue of your eyes. Even if the love was hurting, I'll be yours. I'll be yours again. I can feel that fire's burning. Give me more. So tell me what you feel, my love. 'Cause I can't ever get enough. So tell me what you feel, my love. Yeah, I can never leave 'cause I need that feeling. Let me feel your love. 'Cause I can't ever get enough. So tell me what you feel, my love. Yeah, I can never leave 'cause I need that feeling. Let me feel your love.
Alright, now we've switched legs and we're working our right side single leg glutes bridge. Again, you can see the left leg is elevated this time. You don't need to use a dumbbell. If you have some other surface that you can elevate from, then that's perfectly okay. Make sure that we're getting all the way to the top of the exercise. So if you're not hitting a straight line from your shoulder all the way to your knee, then you're not going high enough. For your isometric set, let's go to the top. Let's go as high as you can go. And again, maintain your position for 15 seconds.
Conversations, way too many hesitations. Feel the doubt, I feel the doubt. And the memories I've been saving, but the good ones, they're all fading, fading out. They're fading out. Wish I could tell you there's no one to blame. Wish I could tell you I still feel the same. I want you to know that it was never in vain, and that's the last thing that you hear. You hear me say.
This exercise is a commando squat. There's basically 4 actions in this exercise where we kneel down one knee at a time and then we come back up into the low position of a squat. Make sure that you keep your torso as upright as you can keep it and try to manage your height so that you're staying nice and low. For the isometric component, let's go to the low position of the squat, which is in essence the top of this exercise, and let's hold our position for 15 seconds.
I try to reach you, told myself that I still need you how I used to, the way I used to. And I know just what you're saying, but the words don't mean the same thing anymore. Oh, anymore. Wish I could tell you there's no one to blame. Wish I could tell you I still feel the same. I want you to know now that it was never in vain, and that's the last thing that you hear. You'll hear me say.
This exercise is a ball of foot sumo squat. So you can see we're taking that sumo stance by going nice and wide with our feet and our toes pointing up 45 degrees. Then we lift onto the ball of the foot and we stay on the ball of the foot for the duration of the set. So try to keep your balance and don't let your heels touch the ground. For your isometric exercise, let's go into the low position of that ball of foot sumo squat and let's hold it there for 15 seconds. You can see I'm using a dumbbell and I've got that goblet hold going, and Steph's using her body weight only.
Through the ends like I'm Batman, yeah. It's a rap fam, 40 on the wrist and a dash fam, yeah. Now the money in the bank, man. They don't wanna know like I'm Santan, yeah. On the way to the cash fam, I don't need a natty fucking sat now, bitch. Foot down, I don't see nobody in my own lane with the top down. No office, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't see nobody in my own lane. It's a shutdown. I don't see nobody. Soul is well, go is free. I'm investing in my energy. No one trying to elevate, but they trying to stop away. So I'ma be somewhere far away, a place where not that deep my way. Can't catch man, cutting through the ends like I'm Batman, yeah. It's a rap fam, 40 on the wrist and a dash fam, yeah. Now the money in the bank, man. They don't wanna know like I'm Santan, yeah. On the way to the cash fam, I don't need a natty fucking sat now, yeah. Foot down, I don't see nobody in my own lane with the top down. No office, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't see nobody in my own lane. It's a shutdown. I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody in my own lane with the top down. I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody in my own lane. It's a shutdown.
Income disposable, hit my line, I'm sociable. Bend her back, she's foldable. Heart on my Dior top, emotional. X thing, she ain't grown at all. Sad thing, left her scar. Voldemort. Where's that girl with golden balls? No snap, no insta. You know the rules. They didn't wanna see me flex. Hopped out at the GTS. First car that I had was an E-Class, and the diamonds VV Mansing. Donnie came in on the sad thing.
This is a prone donkey kick using your left leg. So you can see we're lying nice and prone on the floor. We're flat and we're squeezing our glutes and our erectors and just pushing our foot up vertically as though you're trying to put your shoe imprint on the ceiling above you. Let's try and go with full range repetitions. So get your knee to the floor and then squeeze and lift as high as you can. For the isometric set, let's go to the top of the donkey kick and let's try to maintain our position. This involves squeezing your glutes, squeezing your erectors, and just holding tight for 15.
Hablas con otra que no soy yo y te confieso que viéndolo, baby, me dan ganas de tenerte. Just a little crush got me overthinking. Does somebody else care? Somebody else care? I know we got trust, but you begin me thinking. Does somebody else care? Somebody else care? Tú quieres darme celos. This time and we still got that selfish love. You like making me jealous. Es un juego que queda entre tú y yo. Tú y yo. Cuando me miran es obvio. Te marca tu territorio. Este secreto
Let's switch over and work with the right leg this time. So we're going into that same prone position and hitting those donkey kicks one at a time. Make sure that you're leaving your body nice and flat, and then just pick up your knees and try and get your right foot as high as it's gonna go. Focus on squeezing your glutes and your erectors. For your isometric set, again, let's go to the top of this exercise and let's hold it there for 15 seconds.
I get just a little rush when you're over the thinking that somebody else cares, somebody else cares. You know we got trust, but all again you're thinking that somebody else cares, somebody else cares. Niggas know that they still us. All this time and we still got that selfish love. I like making you jealous. Es un juego que queda entre tú y yo, tú y yo, tú y yo. Chaser with no trouble. Popping that moe, baby, let's make some bubbles. Puffing on that gelato, wanna be seeing double. Gotta do what you gotta believe it. We ain't got no plans to leave it. Tell all of your friends to be here. We ain't gonna sleep.
Your isotonic exercise is a right split squat. So this is essentially a lunge with static feet. Make sure that your stance is lengthy enough to keep your front shin bone vertical, and focus on dropping your back knee to the floor and then getting up to a position until your back leg is straight. Maintain your vertical upper body and then drop down into your isometric low position of the very same exercise. Your muscles are contracted in this position, so you're gonna have a hard time with it, but let's try to hold it for 15 seconds.
Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. Throwing that money like you just won the lotto. We've been up all damn summer, making that bread and butter. Tell me, did I just stutter? That's the motto. Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. Throwing that money like you just won the lotto. We've been up all damn summer, making that bread and butter. Tell me, did I just stutter? That's the motto. That's the motto. Hop in the range, can't feel my face, the windows down. Back to my place, my birthday cake is coming out the way. It's hitting like I could go all night. Don't want no bloodshot eyes, so hold my drink, let's leave it. We ain't got no plans to leave it. Tell all of your friends to be here. We ain't gonna sleep all weekend. Oh, you know, that's the motto. Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. Throwing that money like you just won the lotto. We've been up all damn summer, making that bread and butter. Tell me, did I just stutter?
Alright, now let's turn to the other side and work some left split squats. Again, make sure that you're looking for that lengthy stance. We don't want your front knee moving back and forth too much. We want to try and keep it as still as you can keep it. The pressure should be on your quadriceps in the front leg and your glutes in the back leg. Try not to lean forward. Make sure you maintain your posture. And then again, let's drop into your isometric hold at the low position of the same exercise. You'll notice a goblet hold of the dumbbell. So this is going to make it pretty easy to hold, and it's great for helping balance your upper body.
I got money on my mind, I give it up all the time. Let me take it to the crowd, I like to make it loud. Got money on my mind, I give it up all the time. Tell me where you at, from the front to the back.
These are Sumo pulses and they're a fantastic thigh burner. Start with your feet nice and wide, your toes are pointing out 45 degrees. You're getting into the low position of your sumo squat and you're just pulsing down the bottom. Using that goblet hand position with the dumbbell is a good idea because it makes the dumbbell easy to hold, so you can go nice and heavy with it. For the isometric exercise, we'll go into the low position of those sumo squats and we're gonna hold it still. Now you can see me shaking like autumn's leaves, which is fantastic because you know the exercise is working.
See, I'm riding high, whoa. Kinda broke the scene, y'all. Swore I got to buy. I got by. I got five on it. Got no more, let's get key. I got five on it. Messing with that ain't no weed. I got five on it. It's got me stuck and I'm so bad. Let's go out on the sack. I got five on it. No more, let's get key. Got five on it. Messing with that ain't no weed.
This is a supported rainbow leg raise. So it's a side leg raise, but we're going from in front of our body over to our back. So this is going to manipulate your glutes a little bit more. Make sure that your swinging leg is nice and straight. Make sure that your support knee is slightly bent. Push against the wall and prevent your torso from swinging side to side. And of course, the dumbbell is creating some resistance for you. For the isometric exercise, let's go to the side leg raise position and just hold it isometric for 15 seconds. All right, let's turn around and try our rainbow leg raises with the right leg this time. Again, let's make sure that our swinging leg is nice and straight, so you can see there's no bend in my knee. It's a flexed foot, so that's going to help you keep the right form, and make sure that your toes are not swinging out. You've got to lead the movement with your ankle and not with your outer toes. Very important to make sure that your torso is not swinging, so use that support from the wall to keep you nice and static.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
Check out our sound when we drop it like.
This was never the way I planned, not my intention. I got so brave, drink in hand, lost my discretion. It's not what I'm used to.
This is an interesting exercise. We're working a calves raise with one foot from a wall sit. So make sure you get some support from a wall or something solid behind you. Work your way down until your thigh is horizontal, and then we'll start to work those calves raises on one leg only. I'm using a heavy dumbbell on the active leg, and Steph's doing body weight only. This exercise is particularly hard because your quadriceps are active the whole time as well.
Taste of her cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl just to try it. I hope my boyfriend don't mind it. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. Don't mean I'm in love tonight. I kissed a girl and I liked it. I liked it.
When I walk on by, girls be looking like Debbie Fly. I pimp to the beat, walking down the street and my new the freak, yeah. This is how I roll, animal print pants out control. It's Red Bull with the big ass bra, and like Bruce Lee, I got the clout, yeah. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Alright, now we've changed sides and we're working the calves raise with the opposite leg. So we're using our left leg to work those calves raises this time. Make sure you're nice and low on your wall sit. Your thigh has to be horizontal with the floor. Make sure that you're pushing your lower back into the wall so that you've got a nice neutral spine. And let's work those calves raises up and down. For your isometric exercise, maintain your position. Lift onto the ball of foot with your active leg and just hold it there for 15 seconds. Do your best with it.
I'm sexy and I know it. Yes, I can see it. 'Cause every girl here wanna be a. Oh, she's a diva. I feel the same.
Your isotonic exercise is a squat into calves raise. You can see we're doing these with parallel feet at shoulder width. We're making sure we're getting nice and deep into that squat and then lifting up, going into the calves raise by getting right up onto the ball of the foot. I'm using a couple of heavy dumbbells and Steph's doing it simply with her own body weight. Your isometric exercise is just holding the top of the calves raise still. Try to balance out and maintain it for 15 seconds.
I say y'all having a good time out there.
Remember the first time we met, you was at the mall with your friend. I was scared to approach you, but then you came closer, hoping you would give me a chance. Who would have ever knew that we would ever be more than friends? We're railroad boy, breaking all the rules. She like a song, play again and again. That girl, like something of a poster. That girl is a damn they say. That girl is a gun to my holster. And she's running through my mind all day. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep. Oh, got me singing like na-na-na-na every day. It's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep. Oh, got me singing like na-na-na-na every day. It's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my. 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 Shawty's like a. Shawty's like a. Shawty's like a. Shawty's like a. Shawty's like a replay. Shawty like a melody in my. Shawty like a melody in my. Shawty like a melody in my. That I can't keep. Got me singing like.
Well done for completing today's gains home dumbbell workout and progressing through this series. If you enjoyed your workout with us, then please give us a thumbs up and let us know how you did today. We love hearing from you and are always interested in your feedback.
If you're done working out for today, then you should move on to cool down stretching with our physio Daphne. There's a link of her stretching playlist at the end of this video, so be sure to check it out. We look forward to bringing you another gains home dumbbell workout shortly. Take care of yourselves and each other.